Hi everyone and welcome back. If you are new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be more of like an old school YouTube video and it's going to be my product empties for the past couple of months. I love watching these kind of videos and it takes me back to like when I first started watching YouTube and it was just like makeup hauls, beauty empties and like favourites and things like that. So I'm going to share all of my empties from the past couple of months. I want to do this maybe every 2 to 3 months. I don't think I'll be able to do an empties every month. I don't think I use that much stuff, to be honest. So my first product is a hair care product. It's the only hair care product I've got. This is the Draco Moisture Recovery Moisturising Conditioner. I have run out of the shampoo as well, but I threw the bottle away before I decided to do this video. So both the shampoo and conditioner I have run out of. My hair care routine is quite boring really because I tend to just stick to the same products. But this is the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. I always get the really big sizes and then I share them with my mom because we both use the same. So I'll get the bigger size and then I'll decant them into smaller bottles and then me and my mum share them. This shampoo and conditioner I think I've used for over a year now. I absolutely love it. Draco products I think are my favourite hair care products. I suffer with like really dry scalp. I do get dandruff really bad and I also get like eczema and psoriasis on my scalp as well, and my hair is quite long and thick and again it's quite coarse and it gets really dry, so anything that's like moisturising and like deeply conditioning really helps my hair and my scalp. The Moisture Recovering range, which is this one, is the only shampoo and conditioner I think I've used, and I've stuck with it because it really works for me. But I have used the treatments as well, like the conditioning treatments. I think they're the K-Pack conditioning treatments, and I absolutely love them as well. I've still used them frequently. Yeah, Draco is the main brand that I tend to stick to when it comes to hair care because I'm a bit fussy about products. I use the Draco for my like heat protectant before I blow dry as well, and I've just got this thing about like feeling product in my hair. I'm really fussy with what I use in it, and this is a brand that I've kind of just always stuck with throughout the years. So that is my one and only hair care product this time. I do want to get into more like hair care and hairstyling and things like that, so hopefully in the next empties haul I'll have a few different hair care products that I can share with you. My next product is like a body care product and it is this. This is the Sanex Biome Protect Dermo Sensitive Skin Shower Cream. I think that's it. And I actually use this as a bubble bath rather than a shower cream. So I've always suffered with really bad eczema and psoriasis, which is why I have to be a bit fussy when it comes to products. And I love taking a bath and I love bubble bath, but a lot of products I find like really irritate my skin and bring on my eczema. So I've been using this for the past few months. I've repurchased this so many times now, and I pop this in my bath and use it as my bubble bath and I absolutely love it. It keeps my skin like feeling nice and soft. It's so gentle on my skin as well, and it just gives me the chance to take like a nice hot bubble bath without having products which I'm really sensitive to. Like anything that's like super fragrance and things like that can make me really sensitive. Do you feel as well it does make my skin feel really hydrated and soft after I get out of the bath as well, so it's nice just to have a little pamper but being able to use products which are like helpful for my skin as well. So if you do have more sensitive skin but you do like your bubble baths and like self-care bath times, then use a product like this instead. You might find it is nicer for your skin. Next is my body moisturizer, and this is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturising Lotion. This is the very dry skin one, so helps heal a very dry skin. I have to moisturise in the morning after my shower and then at night after my bath as well because my skin is just so dry. And I go between a lot of different body moisturisers, but I always tend to go back to this one. I just find this really hydrating and it's not like too thick, or it doesn't like stay on top of your skin and like feel sticky either. I just absolutely love it. I use this quite a lot as my hand cream as well. And sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll use this as my face cream because I know it's super hydrating. It says that it's clinically proven to restore the skin's barrier, soothes and moisturises very dry and irritable skin, suitable for sensitive skin and dermatologist tested. I just feel like it's one of them that's quite gentle but really hydrating as well. Sometimes creams that are quite hydrating are like quite thick and they can be a bit uncomfortable sometimes to put on your skin and then try and get changed, whereas this kind of soaks in straight away but it does leave your skin feeling hydrated throughout the day. So I've been using this in the morning and at night as well. I do go between a few different ones. If I feel like my skin is being quite good at the moment and I've got no eczema, I'll maybe use a different one, but this one I always tend to go back to. So anything which is unscented, suitable for sensitive skin and super hydrating, that's the kind of like skincare and body care that I always go for. Okay, so moving on to my face skincare, I've run out of a couple of products this month, both from the same brand, which is Ole Henriksen. The first one is the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum and the second one is the C Rush Brightening Double Cream. Now, I was introduced to Ole Henriksen probably over a year ago now. I'd never tried their products before and they sent me a few bits and I've just carried on using them ever since. Because I have got super dry, sensitive skin, I've always stuck to brands like La Roche-Posay and like CeraVe. They've always worked fine for me, but these work so well for my skin. I feel like they're a little bit more of like a luxury for me, like rather than just using like a bog standard face cream because it works for me. These still work, but I feel like I'm using like more luxury products, if that makes any sense. I've never used like a super luxury brand that's actually like helped my skin or hasn't like made my skin like sensitive to their product, whereas these I absolutely love. I use their toner, which I haven't run out of yet so I can't show you, and then I use this after, and then I use this as my moisturizer, and I use these in the morning and at night as well. These make my skin look so bright and the glow that they give is amazing. I will do an updated skincare routine and I'm sure that I've shown on my stories me using these and the glow that it gives. If you've got dry skin, then please try these because they're so nice. These make my skin look so bright and fresh. I really like on no makeup days, like the glow that it gives. I feel like my skin just looks nice and bright and glowy and I don't really need to wear any makeup and they keep my skin looking like that all day. But makeup also sits really well on top of them as well, so I'm really liking this combination at the moment. So I will do like a full updated skincare routine and show you what everything looks like as well. But those are two products that I've really been enjoying using at the moment. Okay, so next we're going to move on to a few makeup products. I've run out of a few of my like everyday essentials, so I'm going to share them with you now. The first one is my P. Louise base. Now I go through so many of these, especially in my makeup kit as well for clients. I go through so many. I always use the shade 2 on myself and it's just the best eyeshadow primer, I think. I don't know what we used to use when this was never around. I always use this when I'm doing any kind of eyeshadow on my eye and it just makes my eyeshadow last all day. It really brings out the pigment as well, especially if you're using like brighter colours. And this is just an everyday essential for me in my personal kit and my client's kit as well. Next is my everyday setting powder and that is the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte, and you can see it's completely empty because I don't wear like a full face every day or a lot of makeup every day. A pressed powder for me works fine. If I'm doing more of like a full coverage base, then I'll always use my loose translucent powders. I don't get super shiny throughout the day because obviously I am more dry, but this just controls like the shine just under my eyes and down my T-zone where I would usually get shiny. And I'll either apply it with a brush or like a damp sponge, whichever kind of mood I'm in. But it's nice because it's a compact as well, so you can take it with you, just put it in your handbag and just do any top-ups during the day. I really like the finish it gives as well to the skin. It gives like that really nice flawless finish too, and I've never had any trouble with my makeup like wearing off throughout the day when I use this. So this is like my everyday setting powder and I absolutely love it. Okay, next is my everyday foundation, and I don't know if I've talked about this a whole lot, but I've used this foundation for years. This is what I will wear in the daytime, like every day. This is the foundation that I wear if I'm wearing makeup at all. I always go for this one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. Now, I don't think they sell this in the UK because I always buy this off Amazon, but the finish it gives is just beautiful. If you are more oily, you might not like this because it is very glowy. It does say radiant finish, normal to dry skin. hydrating, so I'm guessing, yeah, it's more suitable for dry skin. It is very glowy and it is really hydrating as well. I always get a lot of compliments when I wear this as well. It makes my skin look so nice and flawless, really fresh, and I would say it's more of like a medium coverage. You can build it up and you can sheer it down. If I want it quite sheer, I'll mix it with my moisturiser and just buff it all over with a brush. I do think it applies better with a brush, whereas usually I use a sponge, but you can build this up as well, so it's more of like a medium coverage. The shade that I've run out of is 205, which is probably the shade that I use most, and I just absolutely love this foundation. I'll do a tutorial using this if you want like an everyday makeup tutorial, because I do get so many compliments when I wear this. The only thing is it is super dewy, it's really glowy, so if you are a bit more oily, this may not be the one for you. But it's a foundation which I'm not seeing like people talk about that often, but it's one of my absolutely like all-time favourites. So that is the Infallible Pro Glue. So the last product that I have run out of is my everyday bronzer, and this is the Milani Baked Bronzer. This one is in the shade 4, which is Glow. This is my everyday bronzer. I love these for everyday because they are a little bit more sheer, and because they do have that kind of glow to them, I think they look a little bit more natural on the skin, and I don't really like a full face for every day, so I can either wear this with nothing underneath, just on my bare skin after moisturiser, and it just adds that nice like glow and a little bit of colour to my cheeks, or I can use this as my bronzer on top of like my foundation, and it just gives that like sheer wash of colour rather than like a heavy bronzer, which I don't really like for every day. And I think they're super pretty on the skin as well. They're not too glowy that if you've got oily skin you won't like it. I think anybody would like this, either if you've got oily skin or more dry. They are just really nice on the skin, especially if you're not like super heavy into bronzers, then try something like this. I also really love the blush versions of these. So Luminoso Baked Blush is like similar to this, but obviously the blush version, and I use that all the time, like most days as well. It's my favourite blush. So if you do like something a little bit more natural for your everyday bronzer, then try this because they really are beautiful on the skin. So that is all my Empty products which I've got over the last couple of months. I'm going to make a basket at home so I can start putting all my empties in there for next time as well. And I really hope you did like this kind of video, so let me know if you did down in the comments. Let me know if you've tried any of these products as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy today's video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!